been shot? I think so. Oh. In an attempt to not appear as sweaty. Got back door open. Bit of backdoor action. No thanks. Anyway, made a comment on a Facebook post a couple of weeks ago, and somebody, in reply to something somebody posted, and I sort of posted. It was to do with Drax Power Station have bought. They've bought some concern, something in the US, I think it is. Anyway, I just put a glib comment about, well, yeah, you know, they're importing wood from the other side of the world. How silly is that? And I got a reply telling me that, you know, the climate changes all the time, and laying out the facts about carbon. And the impression I get is the individual posting this direct comment to me, they got the impression that I was fully signed up to the climate change narrative, which I'm not. I don't. I'm a climate change denier. Yeah. Climate change, as used currently, to hammer all those little people into having to pay more shit, into having to give up us cars, into having to use public transport, and having to pay for shit we shouldn't need to pay for. It's not going to make one bit of a difference to the climate. It's just not. It's not going to make a difference. It's not. You know, when people bleat at me about all the plastic in the ocean, I think back. I think as far back as I can bother my arse, and I've never thrown any plastic in the sea. The only thing I've ever discarded is paper. All other rubbish I've always put in a bin. Yeah. We have a fleet of trucks that's powered by reused cooking oil. No, you don't. You don't. MC Donald is a franchise. That restaurant that you go to, that's owned by an individual, and they sell the products of MC Donald exclusively. But they are not. It's their concern, and their concern alone. They are not employees of the bigger picture. They are owners of a franchise. This is what you need to understand. MC Donald doesn't run a fleet of wagons. I don't care. No, I'm not. I'm bigoted with regard to that narrative. Oh, it's bio. No. Biodiesel ain't been used in them wagons. No, it's not. It's not. No, don't. No, I'm not having it. Don't. Dear friend of mine, years ago, they had a diesel, and this is, like I say, this is years ago, years prior to the state that diesel engines are now in. They had a diesel, they had a car with a diesel engine in it, and they tried using cooking oil, and it fucked their engine, because as luck would have it, their engine, the engine that they had in that particular model of vehicle, oh no, you can't use biodiesel on this one. Something to do with it might have been the filter or the injectors or a combination of whatever. Oh, we're using back. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not doing. You can't do. That engine won't run on cooking oil. Yeah, it takes 2 barrels of oil to produce a barrel of oil from tar sands. Yeah, but there's just fucking, all the energy that goes into producing oil from tar sands. You calculate it, 2 barrels of oil per barrel of oil produced. Indeed, I worked with a gentleman years ago, and he subsequently went to work in the oil industry offshore. Here in the UK, well, I'm speaking from the UK. I don't know whether he worked offshore within what would be considered the UK. But anyway, he worked offshore, and as I say, I've seen him once or twice since. He no longer works in that industry. No thanks. Because it's oil price dependent. If the price of a barrel of oil goes below a certain amount, they shut the rigs. Well, no, because the rigs require thousands, possibly millions of pounds a day. I don't know the figures, but there is a figure, and if the price that you can sell your oil at is below that figure, then we're not running that oil rig. We're not running the oil rig. Thank you for your time. Piss off and find another job. So he did. He works in a different, possibly a connected industry, but not in the direct digging the shit out of the ground industry. No. But yeah, this guy on Facebook, I suspect he got the wrong end of the stick. I say he. If they, them, that. If he identifies as a bloke, it's a minefield, isn't it?